Meet Sue Ramirez, the untold story behind the sweetheart of Philippine showbiz. Fame, fortune, and hidden heartaches. She's the face you see on your favorite teleseries, the voice behind sweet laughs, and the woman who has faced love, loss, and legacy under the glaring spotlight of Philippine showbiz. But beyond the glitz, who really is Sue Ramirez? Grab your popcorn because today, we're diving into the roller coaster life of one of the most adored young stars in the Philippines. Sue Ramirez. From a fresh teen star to a matured, powerful actress, this is her story. Let's begin. Sue Ana Garaina Dodd, popularly known as Sue Ramirez, was born on July 20, 1996, in Parañaque City, Philippines. Her story begins in a modest yet loving home. She's the youngest of 5 siblings and grew up with a Filipino mother and an American father who served in the U.S. State Department. Despite her mixed heritage, Sue embraced her Filipino roots with pride. At a young age, Sue was described as bubbly, creative, and confident, often performing in school and community events. But life wasn't all sunshine. In 2013, tragedy struck when her father passed away. This emotional chapter pushed Sue to take showbiz more seriously, not just as a passion, but as a means to support her family. Sue's first step into the limelight began when she auditioned for the 2010 ABS-CBN teen variety show Star Magic. She was just 14. Her sweet demeanor and charming smile quickly earned her a place among rising young talents. Her debut was on the remake of the classic Mula sa Puso, playing Nicole Matias, and from there doors began to open. She steadily worked her way up with roles in Angelito, Batang Ama, Annalisa, and Pangako Sa'yo, where she played supporting but impactful characters. Her breakout came with the Netflix hit Dead Kids, and the fan-favorite series, The Broken Marriage Vow. Audiences began to realize Sue was no longer the teen sidekick. She had evolved into a serious dramatic actress with depth and authenticity. What made Sue stand out wasn't just her pretty face. It was her versatility. She could play the sweet girl next door, the misunderstood rebel, or the heartbroken woman with equal finesse. Her performances in films like Just the Way You Are, Sunshine Family, and Cuddle Weather earned her not only commercial success but critical praise. Sue pushed boundaries, especially with Cuddle Weather, where she played a bold role that required emotional maturity. Many were surprised by how far she had come, and how far she was willing to go for her craft. She once said in an interview, "Acting is not just about pretending, it's about feeling. I want people to feel something real when they watch me." Of course, being in the public eye means every love story becomes national news. Sue has had her share of romantic headlines. Most notably, she was in a relationship with actor Joao Constancia, a member of boy band PH. The two shared sweet moments on social media and even co-starred in projects. Fans adored their chemistry, but like many showbiz romances, it eventually came to an end. The breakup was quiet and respectful, with both parties asking for privacy. There were also rumors linking her to actors such as J.C. Santos and Marcus Patterson, but Sue kept most of her personal life under wraps. Her most recent confirmed relationship was with Victor Asuncion, a musician who is a few years older than her, surprising fans with her choice to date someone outside of showbiz. In a heartfelt post she once shared, "Love should feel safe. Not loud, not public, but calm and kind." Success in showbiz brought Sue not just fame, but also financial independence. She is proud to have invested wisely, and one of her biggest milestones was buying a home for her family. In various interviews and vlogs, she has shared glimpses of her cozy home, modern, warm-toned, and filled with personal touches. Aside from her main residence, Sue is said to have purchased a vacation property in Batangas, where she finds solace and privacy away from the industry noise. This haven is a mix of Filipino rustic charm and minimalist elegance, perfect for weekend escapes. When it comes to cars, Sue has been spotted driving a Toyota Fortuner early in her career and more recently, a luxurious white BMW SUV, which fans believe is her reward for over a decade of hard work. She also enjoys collecting vintage cameras and indulging in skincare and fashion, evident in her classy, understated Instagram posts. With over 7 million followers on Instagram, Sue Ramirez has become a Gen Z icon. Her social media presence reflects a mix of elegance, humor, humility, and creativity. She's not afraid to show her goofy side, post raw no-makeup photos, or advocate for mental health awareness. In 2020, she became a UNICEF ambassador, focusing on children's rights and youth empowerment. She also supports LGBTQ+ causes and consistently uses her platform to raise awareness about emotional wellness. What sets her apart is her relatability. Whether she's crying in a teleserie, laughing in a behind-the-scenes vlog, or sharing book recommendations online, she makes fans feel like they know the real Sue. Despite her success, Sue has faced major challenges, dealing with grief, public scrutiny, and even body shaming early in her career. But she stood tall through it all. She revealed in one interview, "People always expect you to be perfect. But I've learned to love myself even when I feel broken." That's strength. Her ability to bounce back has inspired countless young girls who see her as a symbol of empowerment and resilience. Sue has spoken about attending therapy, embracing self-care, and learning to set boundaries in a toxic industry. In a world full of comparisons and curated perfection, Sue champions authenticity. At just 28 years old, Sue Ramirez has already built an impressive body of work, a solid fan base, and a legacy of grace under pressure. She continues to act, sing, and model, but her dreams don't stop there. She's hinted at directing or producing in the future. She's also passionate about working behind the scenes to create better roles for women and more inclusive stories. Her fans believe she will one day become a multi-hyphenate powerhouse in the entertainment world, both in front and behind the camera. Her message to young artists: stay true to yourself. The world will try to change you, but your power lies in your truth. Sue Ramirez's journey is not just one of fame. It's a story of courage, transformation, and purpose. From a grieving teenager stepping into the spotlight, to a confident woman making waves on and off screen, she remains one of Philippine Showbiz's most beloved stars. So next time you see her on TV or hear her voice on a podcast, remember the story behind the smile. If this inspired you, give it a like, share it with a fellow fan, and subscribe for more untold stories of your favorite Filipino stars.